She saw my work and she looked at it in a pretty condescending way. I was rejected by Comic Republic twice, bro. Twice. Ouch, man. Am I that bad? I had been making comics on paper, and then one afternoon I just thought to myself, why don't I just um print my stuff, right? Why don't I just print the comics instead? By the way, my name is Enyola. I'm a children's book illustrator and comic book artist. I decided to head over to a cyber cafe one lovely afternoon. I decided to print my stuff. I was like, you know what? We're going to print this stuff. I was drawing on A4 paper at the time, and printing it would have literally just made no difference. But I was just like, you know what? Let me print it. The attendant was very nice. He was like, okay, I can help you out with that. He told me how much it would cost. I was like, I think it was about 1,000 at the time. It wasn't so expensive. I was excited. And in that same room with us was a particular lady. She was about 35 years old. She had a kid. She saw my work and she looked at it in a pretty condescending way. She was like, and I was like, it was basically like, this is the kind of stuff a son would do that she would beat him for. And I was like, okay. I just proceeded to print my stuff, but I was just like, wow, why did you just say that? Even fast forward, there was a time in class, in school as well, in class, when they were like bringing up people who could draw in class. They were like, oh, this guy can draw, oh, that guy can draw, this guy can draw, someone up top, Enyola can draw. Then this other guy protested. He was like, Enyola cannot draw. And I was like, really? I didn't show anything facially, but I was like, ouch, man, am I that bad? It was the time I worked with someone, and then this particular person told me that my work was bad, that my drawings were bad, and I felt so bad. bad. I wasn't going to call off the project. I was like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't continue, since I don't want to, do you know what is interesting? The fact that at the same time that all this quote and unquote negative feedback was happening, positive feedback was also happening. At the same time, that woman looked at my drawings at the cyber cafe in a condescending way. My auntie was also looking at my work, and I was like, Enyola, keep on going, man. Keep on creating. At the same time, those guys was like, oh, Enyola, no free draw. There were also people in my class too that were like, Enyola, you can draw. At the same time, the client was like, your drawings are bad. There were also people I was working with as well that were like, you are so good. These drawings are beautiful. This is just to tell you that there will always be negative feedback about your artwork. People will always find something to say, right? And people have opinions, and they are entitled to their opinions. And that's why art is subjective, right? Even though it's also objective, but art is subjective. People are open to their interpretations. They're open to what they like about your drawing and what they don't like about your drawing. But what you have to understand is that you should not let negative feedback or criticism stop you from actually creating more drawings, right? You should not let the bad comments stop you from actually experiencing the good comments. You should just focus on creating and improving your craft, because definitely your artwork is going to face some no-nos. I was rejected by Comic Republic twice, bro. Twice. And what they told me was that my arts had not yet gotten to the level that they are looking for. And I've worked with other people that have told me that, bro, your work is just amazing. And I've gotten a lot of comments like that from people that I've worked with, right? So is that to tell you that my work is bad? No, it's just to tell you that, okay, there's area to improve. That's how I say it, right? There's area to improve. And I believe that's what Comic Republic was trying to tell me as well. That, okay, your work is good, but, it can be better. So don't just dwell on negative comments, but instead look at how you can improve and actually focus on improving your craft. I hope this helps. Your art is beautiful, by the way. Keep on creating. Blues to you.